Radio check, Sebastian. Radio check.
Yeah, loud and clear.
You too. Second gear for the radio check. Second gear. You can do radio check.
Sebastian, so everybody is on Inter. Everybody. Inter.
Mike 87, okay to fire up.
It's already drying up in 5 and 6. It will take less long to dry up. Worst parts are turn 14, 15, turn 11.
Last car on the grid now. Sonoda is the car behind, Alonso ahead. Safety car, slow down, get your delta positive and stay out. We'll be staying out. You can go to out 3 on the run switch, out 3. So front left is particularly low, so you will need to try and build the temp up in the front left. Also the front right. Rears are a bit closer, but still on the cooler side. Sebastian, let's go to out 4, please, out 4. So you probably saw a lot of the carnage in 2-3, but we think middle of the track, turn 3 might be the best. And just watch for a bit of debris afterwards. So you're currently P9, Sonoda is the car behind, Alonso ahead, Sainz is retired, Ricciardo's at the back. So you've got Sonoda behind you, then Lance, then Hamilton. And ahead of you you've got Alonso, Bottas, Russell. So try and work a bit more on the brakes. You've got plenty of room on the brakes to get them hotter. When you can, just a bit of feedback on the track.
Turn 5, 6, nearly dry. Turn 9, nearly dry. 11, still very damp, wet. 12, dry but damp on exit. 2, 3, 4, full wet, or just wet.
Yeah, copy that. So you can try to use the dry patches to increase temperature. At this point we want to increase those.
I'm trying to do that.
Copy that. So front left brake temp is quite cool. Also that tyre, so when you're turning right, try to lean on the front left brake. So you can go to out 3, please, out 3. Keep working on your brakes to build up the front temp. Purple 3 elect, position 3. Purple 3 elect, position 3. So anything you can do for front left especially. You can go a bit forward on brake balance, but it might not be long before the safety car comes in. Okay, you need to back off on the braking now because the rears are quite hot. So the forward brake balance is good. Just need to cool the rears a bit. The safety car will be in this lap. Safety car will be in this lap. Just be careful on your braking, the rears are quite warm. So the rears are starting to come down actually now, so you're okay for now. Just try to lean on the front left tyre. So Sebastian, we're thinking rain might come within the next 20 minutes. It might be sooner than 20 minutes, but there'll be more rain then. So just try to look after the front right when we restart, so it's still there when we get the extra rain. So you're racing from the control line. Sonoda car behind, 1.1 back, Bottas 1.1 ahead. So Sebastian, Sonoda is 0.8 behind, 0.8 Bottas 2 ahead. Hottest places are turn 5 to 7 and turn 9 to 10 for tyre temps. You can get the tyres cool on the straights, cool them with a bit of water. So cool the right hand tyres the most, cool the right hand tyres as much as you can. Sonoda 1.3 behind, Bottas 1.9 ahead. Consider right toggle for 17, 18 and 9 to protect the front right. It's the front right that's going to be the limit. So Bottas still 1.9, Sonoda 1.6 behind. Track update when you can, track.
Too far off drive.
So Sebastian, just try to save the front right as much as you can, save the front right. Cool the rear right, especially with the water. Front right, rear right are hot. If you want more rotation, you could go down on the torque switch, maybe torque 8 or 7. So especially you are pulling away from the cars behind, you're using a fair bit of tyre, it feels, in the exit of 7. So maybe you could be a bit more cautious on the rears exit of 7, but you are faster. So Bottas ahead is getting held up by Magnussen, he's struggling. Okay, still got 4-second gap to Sonoda behind. So Sebastian, we look reasonably close to drivers from our side. It's mainly the entry of 2, entry of 17 that's stopping us. Is that what you think?
Yeah, copy. 2, 3, then 11.
Copy, copy. We think +1 on the brake balance now for the chicane, +1.
Not far away from drive now.
Copy that, mate, copy. Magnussen 1.1 ahead.
What was that rain that was forecasted? Is that still somewhere around or?
So it's backed off a bit. It's maybe still 20 minutes away. Potentially still 20 minutes away.
Not too far from boxing.
Copy that, copy.
Happy to do it if you are.
Box, Sebastian, box. You just take care into the pit lane. The box is slippy. Tyre green P. Tyre switch to green P. Tyre switch to green P. Okay, so the track will be clear. The track is clear. You've got a nice 12-second gap ahead there to build up the temps gradually. So there will be some cars coming out of the pit lane. Okay, so Bottas is on outlap. Magnus behind also outlap. You've got energy if you need it. So you've got lots of energy. Yellow 13 fuel, position 7. Yellow 13 fuel, position 7. So Sebastian, everyone's on mediums. You've got Bottas ahead 1.7, Magnussen behind 5.4. It will be the front right tyre that we've got to look after, front right. And the rain is moving away. So last lap Bottas 2.5 tenths quicker, Magnussen 2 tenths quicker, so still 5 seconds back to Magnussen. And as I said, the most important thing is looking after the front right, so use your switches. It looks okay at the moment. So Bottas 3.6 ahead, Magnussen 4.8 behind. So Sebastian, we're going to try and get this tyre to the end, so it is about looking after the front right. I think you're doing a good job. It's costing a bit of time entry to 2, but I think that's good for the front right serving. So that last lap was 4 tenths quicker than Magnussen, good pace. So our purple 7 corn, position 4. Purple 7 corn, position 4.
How does Magnussen's tyre look on the onboard?
Standby will check. Magnussen currently 4.6 behind. That last lap Magnussen was 4 tenths quicker. Sebastian, consider yellow button for turn 11-12 just to save the inside front locking. So from onboards, Magnussen's front right tyre looks okay. So Magnussen 3 tenths quicker, the car's behind him a couple of tenths. But I think you're doing a good job looking after the tyre. Purple 3 elect, position 1. Purple 3 elect, position 1. So Sebastian, tyres are looking good from our side, looking good to the end. Do you think so from your side? There's 30 laps to go.
Yeah, it looks to be the front right.
Yeah, copy. Car balance is quite oversteery with your switches, but that's good. DRS is enabled, but you're all clear. Magnussen's still 3.6 behind, matching your pace. So we agree with that brake balance, that's good. Gap to Magnussen 2.7, he's been catching at about 4 tenths a lap. He's getting pushed on by Tsunoda behind him. Magnussen only 2 tenths quicker last lap. You're doing a good job on the front right. Magnussen 2.1 behind.
What's his pace?
So on average he's 3 tenths a lap quicker, 3 tenths. He did a 21.5. Magnussen's still 1.9 behind, 1.9. A little bit more saving in 9 is worth it, we think. A little bit more saving, a tenth in 9. The gap to Magnussen still 2 seconds. Gap to Magnussen 2 seconds. The gap to Magnussen 1.9. 1.9. Purple 3 elect, position 3. Purple 3 elect, position 3. Magnussen 2.1 behind. The gap to Magnussen 2.2. 2.2. There's 18 laps. 18 laps. So gap to Magnussen 2.3. 2.3. Tsunoda behind him has just got DRS this lap. I'll keep you posted. Magnussen 2.6, Magnussen 2.6, 2.7. Consider a click rearward, brake balance for turn 17. And we think back forward for the rest of the lap. So Tsunoda got past Magnussen into turn 2 last lap. It was his second lap of DRS. He's currently 2.6 behind you. Tsunoda 2.3 behind. He's 2.5 tenths quicker, that's all, just 2.5 tenths. There's 14 laps to go. Tsunoda 1.8, he's very fast in turn 9, 17, 18. He's obviously using his tyres. I think we're okay with what we're doing at the moment. He's 1.9 back. So Sebastian, turn 17, 18 you can push a bit more if you need to use the tyres. So last lap Tsunoda 2.5 tenths quicker, he's 1.5 behind you. So Tsunoda 1.2 behind, 1.2. Okay, so Sebastian, we think you can use the tyres now to try and stay ahead. So Tsunoda 1.1 behind. So Tsunoda 0.8 behind, you've got plenty of energy if you need it. So Tsunoda 0.7 behind with DRS, 0.7. Tsunoda 0.6, 0.6. Okay, so Tsunoda's 0.5 this time, use energy, that's good.
Yeah, I see you.
Copy. There's a Ferrari coming out the pit lane, but you're clear of him.
He's through.
Yeah, copy that. You're still P7. You're still P7 because Leclerc pitted behind you. Okay, Sebastian. So 9 laps to go. 9 laps. Leclerc is 8 seconds behind you. He's behind Magnussen. He's got a fresh set of softs on. So you just want maximum pace really to the end. Purple 3 elect. Position 1. Purple 3 elect. Position 1. So Leclerc is the car behind, 4 seconds back. I'll tell you his lap time in a second.
What's his pace and what's Magnussen's pace?
So Leclerc is doing a 19 dead. Magnussen a 22 dead. So our race is not Leclerc, it's Magnussen. You're 5.1 clear of Magnussen, but Leclerc is 1.7 behind. Okay, so Leclerc 0.3, Leclerc 0.3, Magnussen still 6.7 back. Okay, so there's 5 laps to go, 5 laps including this one. Magnussen 6.1 back. So Sebastian, 4 to go. There is a small chance of rain at the end, coming at turn 7, so just keep us posted if you see any. Magnussen 5.5 behind. 3 more laps, 3 more laps. Magnussen 5 behind. 2 more laps, 2 more laps. Magnussen 4.2 more laps. Magnussen 4 behind. This is last lap. Magnussen 4.3 behind, 4.3. P8 Sebastian, well done, well done. Lance P10. Top job, clean and tidy, no mistakes, really good.
Thank you. This one, double points finish for Ian. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me, but mostly for this team in all these years. Thank you, Ian. What's the race order?
So Verstappen P1, Perez P2, Norris 3, Russell 4, Bottas 5. Leclerc got back up to 6th, Tsunoda 7, U8, Magnussen 9, Lance 10, Albon P11.
Where did Mick finish?
P17, a lap down, P17.
He had an issue in lap 1, right?
To be honest, Sebastian, I don't know.
Okay, well done. I was thinking a lap or 2 earlier for the slicks. I think it was possible, but yeah, it was probably the right call at the time.
Yeah, I was really close for 1 lap earlier, but just ran out of time to make the decision.
Yeah, no worries.
Good work.
Cool.
P0.
Thank you
Cheers.
to all of you. Cheers. P0.